Well, I mean, Trump has famously said that conflicts of interest don't apply to the president. What he means is there's a specific statute, 18 U.S. Code 208, doesn't apply to the president. That's the provision of federal law. That prohibits that makes it a crime for various public officials in the executive branch to engage in an activity to participate in a decision or to make a decision or be involved in a government process in which they also have a particular and substantial financial interest. It's particular and substantial. It has to be distinctive. In other words, it's okay for a member of Congress to vote to cut taxes, even though that member of Congress will directly benefit from the tax cut, because everyone or many people will benefit from the tax cut. It's not something that's targeted to that member of Congress. On the other hand, the closer example comes with Congressman Price. If you're actually proposing legislation that will directly benefit a specific company in which you have a major investment, that begins to look like the kind of thing where a public official is going to be participating in decisions in which he or she has a financial stake as well as a public stake. And the concept of conflict of interest gets off the idea that public officials are human beings. They have public duties and obligations, and they also inevitably have private concerns. They have private financial concerns. We don't get at all their private concerns, but we're particularly focused on their private financial concerns because we think that's the sort of thing that's most likely to have a subtle influence on how they exercise their public powers. We can prohibit certain kinds of outright misconduct through bribery laws, actually making a decision in exchange for private benefit. But the real concern here is that people are going to be subtly influenced, not even know that they're being influenced by the fact that they own a lot of stock in this company, and they know that this company will be directly affected by the consequence of a certain deal. So what the statute says is it would be a crime for you to participate in that situation. And there are two solutions. One is recusal. Don't participate, delegate it to someone else. That is considered to be inapplicable to the president, either because it's constitutionally inapplicable, either because Congress can't tell the president you can't participate in something, or because they figure everything in the end comes to the president. So the president effectively can't recuse. I mean, the president in practice can choose to recuse if he or she wants, but in the end, I think the sense was that Congress can't make the president recuse from a decision, even though it might have benefits for him. Everybody else is subject to this, and typically either they recuse or seeing that they hold a lot that it's likely to come up over and over again, like if you're Secretary of State, they arrange their finances before they take the job, and with the help of the Office of Government Ethics, and they begin to unload the positions that would be the source of potential conflict. So Rex Tillerson, the new Secretary of State, signed a 47-page single-space document with the Office of Government Ethics, going through precisely how he is unloading all of his interests in ExxonMobil and all of his other interests, where they're going, how they're going to be managed, and the restrictions that are placed on him after he leaves office, all designed to avoid both the obligation to recuse and the possible criminality if he didn't recuse. There was a similar one when Hank Paulson became Secretary of the Treasury under Bush. He had, was he Goldman Sachs? Yeah. Again, an incredibly lengthy and detailed unwinding of his positions. But that's really what, when people have a lot of assets and a lot of interests, that's what you need in order to remove the possibility that their decisions would be colored by a recognition that it's going to impact their personal wealth.